All right, what's up everybody? This week we headed to northern Wisconsin to fish with legendary muskie guide Steve Jensen, who has been much like us. He's been putting, unlike us, he's been putting muskies in the boat this week, and I've been struggling, but he hasn't exactly been lighting it up. But it's been a consistent bite, but it's been a tough bite.
You know, it's typical early season, Jeff. Some years we do real well, but it's usually a grind. You got to work hard for, you know, the fish that you get. This week it's been nice. It's the second week into season, and we're starting to see some bigger fish, and we're missing them. It's just the way it goes.
Right.
That's musky fishing, but we have been getting some nice fish moving. We're going to definitely run a little bit of live bait. It is early season, so I'm still focusing on relatively shallow water, shallow flats, shallow weed flats, and throwing a lot of erratic style baits, and then running live bait real shallow on real short leashes over the tops of the weeds, and hopefully we'll get in some fish.
Sounds good, Steve. Let's get after it. Hopefully we'll have something for you guys to watch other tthan me talking to a camera, which really doesn't make for the most interesting videos, but let's give it a shot.
Hello there. What's up?
Another one or not? What's that?
He's going out to see Europe this time.
Really?
Yep.
I think so. Is the number ticking up on that?
Yep.
Want me to hit her? I got her.
Here we go.
That's a decent one.
Motor is off. Ooh, Dandy, huge one. Easy, easy, easy. Let me get the net. Ooh, it's a big tiger. Free spool. Big tiger drop. Nice. Easy back, nice and slow.
Just drop that camera.
You have your GoPro on?
Yeah, I do. Oh boy, we're gonna get that line.
Right. Big tiger. Put it in the bag, buddy. All kinds of good stuff there. There she goes. Yeah, nice tiger.
Yeah, baby.
Congrats. Woo. Northern Wisconsin. Live bait muskie.
Yeah.
Cool. Big tiger. I'm gonna have you take the net.
Oh, I could talk about what kind of struggle it's been. Man, we've been out. Yesterday we pounded her hard. We had a fish chase around on a sucker early, and we didn't end up with anything. We ended up with another pike, and I'm starting to think that I'm just destined to catch pike all season long. But obviously we got this nice muskie in the net. You ready to pull her out, Steve? So we're up here grinding it out in northern Wisconsin, and Steve and I finally put a muskie in the bag. Typically in springtime, guys aren't running suckers. Most guys associate suckers with fall fishing, but Steve likes to give you every opportunity you can to put a muskie in the boat, and obviously it paid off with us today. All we've gotten on our artificial baits is pike. So I'm gonna put on a release glove here from Musky Armor. These things can really help protect from gill rakers and cuts on the muskies. It also helps the muskie with the slime. So I typically just put on like one glove with the hand I'm going to go and hold the muskie with. But let's take a look at this guy, pull it out of the bag. This is a beautiful tiger muskie. Oh yeah, nice heavy one too. Look at the color on that thing. That's a beautiful fish.
Congrats, Jeff. Trophy tiger, man.
Thank you, buddy. That thing's beautiful. Whew, look at the color on that thing. Everything about it is awesome.
Go ahead and throw her back in the net. We're going to check her for a pit tag, Jeff. Up here in Wisconsin, a lot of these fish are pit tagged by our DNR, and I actually have a pit tag reader, and I'm one of the licensed guys to add tags. So if it's a fish that isn't tagged, we will tag this fish. No tags. This is a pit tag reader. It's supplied to me by my DNR. And actually this year is the first year that I'm licensed to tag these fish, so I actually have pit tags, and we're going to do that right now. Keep the fish in the water. They're obviously very fine in the net. Low water temp, so I can handle a little bit more than normal. And what I'm going to do is get out the syringe and get out the tag, and I'm going to put a pit tag in this girl. So this is file number 853. She's going to be tagged 02927-104. And how we do that is we just use a large syringe that fits the tag, and it goes directly in their cheek. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this tag out. It's about the size of a grain of rice. I'm going to try not to lose it in the wind here. So that's a passive integrated tag, and what that means is it's implanted into the fish. Each one of these tags has its own code, basically like a barcode. What it does is it gives this fish an identity. Now anytime that I catch this fish, or any other person that has a reader or our DNR, they'll be able to scan this fish, detect its tag. We'll take a real accurate measurement here, and then any other time this fish is handled, it'll get measured. We're figuring out how long these fish are living, how fast they're growing, survival rates, and a lot of good information. So I feel like it's a really good deal to help out the DNR with. And they always do it in the left cheek. And what I do is I hold the cheek here, insert the tag. So we want to make sure we get underneath that cheek muscle, and then just slide her in. And then I usually hold my finger to keep that tag in there. And then we grab the reader quick. And there she is, 02927-104. So now anytime we handle this fish, we'll know who she is. We're gonna do a real quick measurement, and then we're gonna let her go. Here we go, Jeff. Open up. Good. Keep biting. Alright, we're gonna do a nice quick measurement. It's a nice fish, Jeff. 41.0, 41.0 we're gonna call her. Beautiful tiger, going back. And it never takes tigers long to take off. They're very hardy. What a beautiful fish up here in northern Wisconsin. This is honestly what I feel is one of the prettiest fish that swims, Jeff. They are gorgeous.
They are awesome. That's actually my first tiger I've ever gotten.
Awesome, congrats. I did not know that. That's a good one. And there she goes. Slime time, Wisconsin style. Jensen's Fish Hunts up here in Hayward, Wisconsin. Fishing with Jeff from Team Rhino Outdoors. We're gonna keep grinding. We will get some fish on lures today. That was our second bite in the first hour of fishing. In fact, the first fish I missed twice on a sucker. This is a completely different one, just on the weed line. So we'll keep grinding. Hopefully we'll have some more for you. Stay tuned.
Well, Steve, that wraps up our trip.
That was
Nice
awesome,
41-inch tiger in the boat.
Your
Had
first tiger ever, right?
Yep.
Cool.
And we had a couple other shots of some other fish.
We did. We missed a couple beasts, which you didn't get to see too much of, but we got one nice fish this morning, missed two more, and had action from 3 or 4 more fish, so it was fun. Basically did most of that in about 6-7 hours. Had some weather come in, so we couldn't start till a bit later, but Congrats, first
Yeah,
tiger,
thanks,
man.
Appreciate it.
She's a beauty.
Well, let's be real. I mean, it wasn't easy for us. You know, we had to we grounded out all day yesterday. We had one come up on a sucker early yesterday morning, and then other than that, we had to, you know, we toughened it out all day. It was high skies. It was sunny, and it was a lot different than today. But it was a lot tougher bite.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And we managed.
Today we just made a lake switch. Actually, we switched from the lakes that we were on yesterday. And who knows if that would have mattered? Because honestly, I think with the way the weather switched, they're probably biting everywhere today.
Right.
But sure, a difference a day makes. And
Absolutely.
you know, hopefully, guys will think about adding live bait into that early season. Because Jeff, it saves the day for me often.
Yeah, that's one thing we didn't really talk about. We talked about it when we caught it, but most guys aren't running live bait this time of year, and that's something that you definitely do. Every time that I've been up here in June, you'll run it until about how late
water
were you running
temp.
this season?
Water temp is my dictating factor. So as long as my suckers are staying alive and not dying on me too quickly, usually up to about 70 degrees, but 65 would be a little bit safer. And as long as they're staying alive and I'm keeping them on short leashes, you see I run them real shallow, and people don't believe that muskies will bite suckers once.
Oh, right, that one
boat,
heartbreaker, that thing just came up and nailed it right off top of the surface.
They eat them right there, and it's a lot of fun to watch, and it always adds. We had all that action on live bait today and hardly any action on lure, so it just goes to show you can still have a great day on the water, and you know, tomorrow they're going to be hitting the lures and not biting the live bait, and that happens too, so that's just the way it goes.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate you guys watching. If you like this video or if you like any of our videos, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to continue to put out as many videos as we can this summer. We're also going to do what we'll call like a series called Musky Basics. And what we're going to do in that series is just break it down. It'll be more of our educational, informational stuff. We're going to start at the beginning, you know, release tools, nets, and all that stuff. And we're going to continue to build out for there. In fact, that video is already going to be out. Available. It'll be already loaded before you even see this video. So I appreciate you watching. If you like, subscribe to the videos, subscribe to our channel, and ding the bell for the icons so that way you get all the notifications, and we'll catch you all next time.
That's a wrap, folks. See you next time.